everyone, I just want to show you the new version of todofcpy version 0.3.0, and let's take a look at what you can do with this new version. So we're going to now be able to animate our own video clips. Here is an example of a player working in his own half. We've got the heat map and a sprint map turned on as well, and yeah, so the possibilities for this are endless to analyze data, and I'm very excited about this new release. Here's another example where the player is moving in the other half with a lot of different features turned off. Right, all right, so let's go ahead and jump into the code. I'm not going to go through everything and the data and everything we need. You can refer to the previous video. I'll link it here, as well as I will link the article on my website so you can read on that as well, and eventually documentation will be coming out. But let me go ahead and show you right here. We're going to go ahead and import our animation. You'll remember in the previous video I talked about importing the graph. Now we're importing the animation. We're actually importing the animation object. I'll go ahead and uncomment our data import. All right, and this is a very important part right here. So once again, all you're going to have to pass is the data into the animation, and theoretically you could go ahead and animate. We're going to have some defaults on there. You'll start at minute 0, and it'll be a default of 30 seconds with just about every other feature turned off. But we want to do something a little bit more exciting. So let's come down and look at the different features or different keys we can add in there. So this particular one was our video right here. We can see it starts at 1800 seconds and the duration is 35 seconds. Color scheme is magma, which actually is a bit redundant because we don't have it. We have the heat map and the sprint map turned off. Player is white, and then we set the frames per second at 20. This is going to be different based upon what you're recording. Here in the United States, we do 24 frames per second sort of as our standard. This data is from Norway, I believe, so this is going to be 20 frames per second. All right, so let's take a look at something else. Let's do a little bit more complex. Here in our next version, we've actually start the video at 10 minutes, and the duration is going to be 10 seconds. Our color scheme is magma. This will matter because we have the heat map and the sprint map both turned on here. So if we leave them blank, they're going to be defaulted to off. If you put anything other than the string on here, they're going to be turned off. We've kept our player as white because it looks good on the black background, I think. And let's go ahead and take a look at that one, and we will recognize it right here. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and turn this one off, and let's see. Let's come down to our last one right here. This one, I have decided to start this. Let's go ahead and build something completely unique. Let's start it at 900. Duration is going to be 5 seconds for the sake of keeping this video short. Frames per second is still 20. I like the magma. This one, yeah, let's keep heat map off and let's turn the sprint map on. I just want to see if he hits any sprints in this 5-second duration here. I'm going to come over to this. We're going to run our tutorial and no errors. Awesome. So while that's building, I'm going to come over here and show you how these are default saved. If you can see, I've actually changed this one right here, but what it'll do is it'll actually save it as the start seconds to the finish second. All of these, and it might be good. You can come in here and you can change the name. I've changed this one to player 1, no features, attack, just so I have an idea of the metadata surrounding this particular video, so I can then reference it later. All right, this one's building. You can see we picked the 900 seconds to 905 seconds. If you're really good at math, you can figure out what minute that is. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm thinking that's maybe around 15 minutes to 15 minutes and 5 seconds, and it's just about done. Boom, there we go. We created a new little video clip. Let's take a look at it. All right, it's going to be a real short clip. I have no idea if anything exciting is going to happen. So nothing very exciting. It looks like he was just sort of jockeying. Maybe he was on defense. Maybe he was waiting for a goal kick. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is just a real quick example of what the newest feature in todofcpy 0.3.0 looks like. There will be some really exciting updates coming in the near future. I want to eventually get it so that you can use your own data and start logging stuff, because I know it's hard to find data, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can use your own data. I'm already doing this with my data and sort of improving my game that way. So stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in this time.